Alright, good morning, Twitch. My name's Alloway, and welcome back to more Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores. I had plans to stream this a lot more, but, things just kept coming up, and it's the problem when you host different worlds in survival or sandbox games, is when your friends want to play, you gotta let them do their thing. Alright. But, you all know me. My first instinct is not to do the main story. The shortest distance between point A and point B in an open world game will take you through the entire open world game. There is no straight line. And I often find that when you do open world games, a lot of the times the side quests you do will be in the same area as the story is taking you. So if you want to backtrack and do collectibles, you end up using more time.
Might be the distress signal Fiora mentioned. Quen stuck on that ruined bridge. I better get in there and clear out those machines. Machine's got that Quen pinned down.
Alright,
I'll get at you a set of shotguns.
Those are blaze canisters. Well,
don't let them surround you.
I'm so glad I don't have a warrior bow anymore.
Can't take the heat.
Careful, girl.
I forget what they're called. What the hell are the plasma canisters called? Glow blast, that's what it's called. Let me just start ripping off some of their
Don't worry about me. Save yourself.
Much better.
Ha! Now that's a sight.
I almost feel like I could have hit this thing with a warrior bow by now, jeez.
Not bad, stranger. Outlander.
Now I have the high ground. And I have no ammo on that. Okay.
Mind your surroundings.
Oh my god, there's a stalker now. And those are back.
Now, give it all you got.
How that did not just kill me is a miracle. Okay.
Bring it down.
Okay.
Ready.
You clipped its weapon. Use it. Exploit its weaknesses.
Okay, area clear. I should check on that Quinn.
Alrighty. That went about as well as my most typical fights in Horizon.
Machines well enough, stranger.
But I didn't die.
Word.
Would you look at that? Are you all right?
I'll live. But what's an Outlander doing all the way out here?
My name's Aloy. I met your tribe back at your settlement. I'm here to look for Enki's expedition.
I see. I'm Rokomo. Diviner Enki was my charge. We ran into machine trouble on a small island to the west. I had no choice but to drag Enki out of there. Didn't get far, obviously. A strange gyre smashed our boat into the ruins offshore. Barely made it to this island. And then we ran into those damn machines. Enki saw them before I did. Took a blow in my stead. He died from his wounds not long after.
If Enki is gone, I was asked to return his focus.
Impossible. It was lost to the waves. But now that you're here, maybe there's still a chance for my comrades. I left them on that island. Please, you have to help them.
Okay, I'll do what I can. But what about you? I can't just leave you here.
But don't worry about me. I cobbled together a raft. With those machines gone, I can get back to the settlement on my own.
Okay? Be safe then.
Alrighty.
I should head to the other island. See if there are any survivors. If Enki's focus sunk with their boat, I might be able to recover it. Gotta find that gyre Rokomo mentioned.
Okay. I'll still pick that up. I don't know what that was all about. I wonder if that was just loot. Could have been.
I think I'm getting close to the island Rokumo mentioned. Machines. I'll have to clear them out before I can look around.
And those are the, I want to say swan-like, machines we've seen corpses of these, but, what are we looking at? Should have thought about my attack plan before I landed on. Thinking about it, is there any parts I should be getting? Okay. Oh, naturally, that's not enough to kill it. But it might be in an area I can access right now.
Survivors. Okay, area's clear. Better look around for any survivors.
Nothing really,
Be prepared.
Notice there are a lot of machines here. They don't have any upgrade component parts or anything of that sort, and I hope that's not something they incorporate in the next game. I wasn't too crazy about the system in this game, where on some machines you have to avoid hitting certain parts, but on other machines you ended up having to you needed to knock off special parts. And on some, I get on some machines they things were limited, but you're telling me that in order for me to get the thing for killing fire or frost claw, I cannot damage the. I couldn't damage the whatchamacallit, I can't damage the sack in the middle, which is like the biggest target darn thing. That and the sheer amount of things you have to just kill. Like, trying to, as I said, trying to upgrade any of the legendary armors. Forget it, you need to take down like 3 Apex machines just to upgrade a piece. Anyway. But all in all, I still stand by this game.
This must have been Enki's expedition. I better take a closer look. Killed by machines. And there's a note. They thought Rokumo was up to something. I better figure out what really happened here. My focus can help. These Quen were under attack by machines. They held out. For a while, at least. Materials for a raft? Maybe these Quen tried to leave the island after Rokumo took the boat. Bedrolls, only 3 bodies. Enki and Rokumo left on the boat. So where's the last soldier? Okay, so the Quen stranded here were building a raft when machines killed them. Enki and Rokumo escaped earlier, but one of their Quen got away. I better check for tracks, see if I can find where they went. There, tracks. Maybe more than one set.
Plot thickens. I'm trying to figure out now, based on the quest giver, we understand that there's somewhat of like a I wouldn't call it a subversive group, but there's a bunch of people who would rather break away from their what seems to be like somewhat of a caste system in the in Quen society. So it then begs the question. Oh well, never mind. But it does beg the question: is Rokumo one of the people who are fighting for change, or is he one of the compliance officers who or is hoping to earn an extra buck by turning these people in? Who is who in this? Who represents what party? That is the mystery we're trying to
The
cobble
last
together.
missing Quinn. Killed in a struggle. She was stabbed to death. Rokumo lied about what happened here. Looks like his tracks keep going. Tracks end at the water. And there's drag marks. Boat must have cast off from here. So Rokumo killed that Quen and took Enki. And left the others to die. He's got a lot to answer for. But first, I'd better find the shipping manifest Enki was after. A ruin's a good place to start. Maybe that tower.
Okay.
Here I come!
Can't say I'm too crazy about the way they tried to incorporate the shield wing into more of their navigation puzzles. It could just be me. I'm not understanding how best to use the geysers to my advantage. But
That equipment might have the shipping manifest.
alright.
It's here. There's a lot of data to sift through, but it should lead to more focuses in the Quen's homeland. For now, I should find that gyre Rokumo mentioned. Might be able to recover Enki's focus from their sunken wreck.
This guy might be working or trying to get a few points with compliance. I strongly suspect he pushed Enki overboard. Or killed him and then threw his body overboard.
I wonder how there's debris tangled around the tail. I'm picking up a signal from it.
Oh.
Diviner's focus. I can grab it from the net if I'm quick. now is to track down Rokomo.
Wonder if it were possible to draw that Tide Ripper on the land. There's a beachhead nearby. Alright. Time to figure out who's Gestapo and who's underground.
Rokomo should be around here somewhere. He's got a lot of explaining to do. There he is.
Ah, so you made it back. Aloy. I see you've caught up to me.
You lied, Rokomo. I went to the island where you left your fellow soldiers. 3 were killed by machines, but the 4th? You killed them. Then dragged Enki away.
So you found the truth then. After we made camp, I saw Enki sneak off with another soldier. I tailed them. Overheard them discussing some kind of manifest. That's when Enki's allies spotted me and attacked. She left me no choice.
You were ordered to spy on Enki.
My orders on this expedition were to serve Officer Reng. And Reng suspected Enki was up to something.
And because of that, everyone except you is dead. But there's something I don't get. Why ask me to go back and save them, knowing I might discover what really happened?
It would have been worth it if it meant undoing the harm I caused. Before Enki died, I asked why he didn't just let the machines kill me. His answer was simple. We force ourselves to do terrible things because we think we have no choice. Hearing that made me want to make up for my mistakes.
He wanted you to see there's always another way. And if you really want to atone, you should stand up against Reng. He put you up to all this.
Owning my crime is one thing, but defying compliance? Reng will report to the board upon our return home. I'd never walk free again.
Would that stop Enki? Well, it's your choice. As long as you remember that. Just think about it, okay?
Did not even give us an option on that one.
Save your pleas for the Admiral. That's enough out of you.
You had better have significant evidence, Reng.
Sir, the witness I uncovered was quite specific. They overheard her conspiring with Diviner Enki before he left.
That's absurd! What did you offer them to lie?
Hold on.
This is no business of yours, barbarian!
I
Oh,
want
it
to
definitely
gut you
is.
so bad,
I
Barbarian.
found Enki's expedition. All but 1 are dead because of your interference.
If that's true, I had nothing to do with it.
Yes, he did. Admiral, I'm a risk specialist. Reng told me that Diviner Enki was a traitor and ordered me to shadow him. When one of the others discovered me, I was forced to protect my cover.
And what of Enki?
Innocent. He died trying to defend me from a machine. Whatever evidence Reng has against Thioa can't possibly be right.
Admiral,
Silence! 5 people are dead. You deployed a risk specialist and didn't disclose it.
As is my right!
Not in an emergency, you idiot! We're shipwrecked. The crisis clause of the Maritime Charter clearly states that you must transfer all covert assets to my command. And don't get me started on the subject of coaching witnesses. Take him to the brig. Theo,
I will take it.
You're free to go. Rokomo, with me. I want a full report. Your service is noted, Outlander.
Here's Enki's focus. I put the manifest on there for you. Use it to find more focuses. Free your people from compliance.
I'll do my best. Enki would want me to. Please, accept this. You're a gift from the ancestors, Outlander.
No idea how true that is. Okay. Now the original set of skills are earned. Question becomes, what do I want to deal with? This... That's actually not bad. Some of these skills are interesting, but they're not really my cup of tea. So this will help. I'll admit some of these skills are interesting, but none of the big ones really, yeah, none of these abilities really. They don't fit my style, I suppose. Okay. I don't know where else to go. I know this whole area here is locked off until further notice. Let's go see what Seika has to offer. It's our side. Found a lot of side quests.
Ow! Oh! Just great. Is everything okay?
I gave my report to the Admiral. Apparently, some of the crew have called for me to be stripped of rank and cast out.
I'm so sorry, Seika. That must be really hard to take.
It doesn't matter. Where are we headed next?
Well, we know where Laundra sent the data from his old company. Somewhere on the mainland, north of where we met. Should be able to fly there.
Yeah, about that. Let's take my skiff this time instead.
Not a fan of flying, huh?
I'm a Marine. I'll take the water over the skies any day.
All right. We'll take your skiff.
Should we get going?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me. Nice and easy. And, unlike flying, if you fall off, you don't die.
I have to wonder who,
Open water ahead, and Fleet's End disappearing behind us, along with everyone in it.
Why do you put up with them? I mean, I get what it's like to feel as if an entire tribe's against you. I would have stormed out of there a long time ago.
It wasn't always like this. I was a good Marine. A good sister. It felt like I belonged. That belonging is a kind of strength. One that keeps me going even in the roughest seas. When you have something like that, you can't cast it aside.
I see. You know, your people don't know how lucky they are to have you.
I don't know about that.
I do.
wonder what jackass decided she should be cast out. Yes, she's going against everything you stand for, but
Well, seems like the coordinates are leading us towards that horse.
That thing gives me the creeps. On clear nights, we can see it from the camp looming over us. There! On the shore! More of our boats!
Then we're on the right track.
I'll take us in!
as I was saying, I want to know what jackass is calling for her to be stripped of rank and cast out, because I don't see anybody else offering solutions.
Okay, the coordinates point to somewhere up the hill.
After you.
Just remade some stuff at the workbench. I can't carry enough blast paste to do this on my own. Alright. Oh. Well, I guess I'm coming back here after all.
Definitely seems like we're heading for the Metal Devil. Why would Laundra send his data here?
I'm not sure. It's an odd place to bring a bunch of Quen, too.
I just hope we find them. My people were here, all right. Looks like they headed further up the hill.
Coordinates lead that way, too. Barrier. Laundra must have set it up.
Doesn't look like there's a way past it.
There's some kind of device on the other side. I think I can scan it. Alright. Let's see what's on this thing.
It looks like there's something further in.
Some kind of compound. Laundra might be in there. You're missing people too.
I'm not seeing a way past the barrier.
There. It's some kind of power generator. Hooked up to the arm of the Horus. Laundra's figured out how to get part of it working again.
A metal devil can't actually wake up, can it?
I'm not sure. But at least right now, it must be how Laundra's powering the barrier.
So if we can find a way to shut down those generators, it should come down.
It's worth a shot, at least. Looks like there are 2 of them nearby. Come on, let's get going. We need to get to that Zenith tech we saw back down the hill.
Guess now we know what they were for.
Well, at least no one suggested we split up. I feel like these are things that players should have some control over. Like, could have decided, hey, we could split up, get this done faster. Or, you know, do it. We could take it together safer. Okay.
Machine's weak to fire.
Sparkers on the back.
Here's to the hunt!
Full up of fun.
Is that all you got?
Left that I can shoot at underbelly sack, that works. Batter up. Okay. I don't suppose it's as simple as doing this. Over on that side. Let's not piss that group off until we're done with this out.
Okay, let's see if we can shut this thing down. Some kind of power cord. I can't hit the core on my own. Seika, I need you to shoot the core. Got it! One down. Now for the other generator.
And now from the high ground.
Not gonna back down. Let's get this done!
Well.
Not a bad strategy! No!
It's coming closer.
What? Well, it's brittle! Oh, come on. Could have killed him too. I've got your back!
on the generators.
I can't tell if I like finding these machines or not. It could just be that like the dodge system is not as forgiving as the previous game, or I just suck at dodging now, but I recall it was a lot easier to dodge in the first game. And there are just some machines that are just so ludicrously big that you just cannot avoid them. Like I said, it could also just be me.
Wings holding up?
I hope my people are in there. Got somewhere else to be?
Let's head in. Looks like this place still has some power.
Generators must have just been for the shield.
Huh. You haven't figured it out by now, pal. This redhead is the daughter of Elizabeth Sobek. She's not so easily swayed. Or not swayed. More, well, not easily swayed either, but she's not easily discouraged. Do a lot better than this.
Your people. And another mural.
Yeah. Why are they all just waiting?
Let's find out.
What is she doing with a barbarian?
Seika, have you come to join us?
Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually. After we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
Right. You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue.
I was exploring the region when I ran across them, so I just rushed in to help.
You should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted. Just like everyone else. And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all means.
Oh. The fact that this worked.
Find him. Good luck in there, Seika. May you both embrace his light.
That was close.
I can't believe my people are here willingly. And they answer to Zeth.
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy.
Let's get to this Ascension Hall before you have to meet him.
This should be fun.
A hologram of Londra.
Welcome, my chosen. You have wandered, you have suffered, but you are lost no more. For I have found you, and I offer you what you deserve. The Ascension. So be at ease, forget what you think you know, and embrace this moment. A new world awaits.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of Londra.
So he wants us to embrace his light. Literally.
We better keep up appearances in here.
I'll try.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
I guess Londra's used to people worshipping him.
Gross.
You gotta pass some sort of test in order to get ahead at it, I would imagine.
To think we were fighting over fish gruel back at Fleet's End.
They've been feasting like Imperials.
Londra's benevolence, I bet.
Yeah.
Come, sit with me. I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
It's like, are you gonna come through the door? Oh, I suppose that's a bug I'll have to fix later.
After so much pain and suffering, this will all be worth it. Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Ugh. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the Ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Szeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is, exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking. Like the moment Walter first appeared before our boat, but better. Prove your devotion, and you'll see.
Alright.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should get back to learning about Walter.
Yes, of course. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
Figured this guy would almost end up some sort of
Oh good, this guy again.
almost a god complex around among all the other Zeniths. Would this guy be any different? What was I expecting?
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
It's quite a promise.
And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Szeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of Laundra devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Szeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Don't think the words were in those Laundra holograms we watched.
They might help with talking to the others. Maybe we could convince them to give us a hand.
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see what we'll be taking next. But I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the Typhoon, the shipwreck. And soon, the Ascension, I guess.
Seems like most of the Quen are more than happy to follow Laundra. So why not you?
At first, I wanted to believe. But everything he told us felt like it filled an emptiness. Like maybe I'd finally found somewhere to belong. Then I remembered how the boards back home would tell us to follow the virtues of the legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here. Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cudgel like Szeth to do his bidding, his kindness is just as conditional as the Empire's.
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, you went out into the wilds and vanished. How did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission to the mainland, but things went bad fast. We were lost and starving, our boat was wrecked, and then Walter found our camp. A living ancestor, emerging from the wilds to tell us we'd been chosen, that we were safe. It was easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're going to ascend. Nobody questioned it. But I should have.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Szeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling he's not really a friendly guy.
As friendly as a Fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or Compliance.
Private security.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Laundra is up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Watosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
I guess he thought he was adored by them?
No, that's not it at all. This was a bad idea. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Hey, it'll be okay. I promise.
I'm sorry, I can't. Now, please, just leave me alone.
That could have gone better.
Don't think we'll be able to convince him to help us again. Maybe we should study up on laundry before we talk to anyone else.
What was it? It wasn't a was it a dedication?
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
After so much pain. Did you need something else?
Look, Kirol, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter-killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
It's on a new world, right? As part of the Ascension?
Exactly. You understand him so well. But I don't know. I really shouldn't be breaking protocol.
Please, Kirol. We don't want to live in a world without Walter.
Okay, I'll tell you. Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
Thanks. We owe you one.
I'm glad to have helped. May you embrace his light.
I hope I don't have to remember that, because I will have already forgotten.
Well, we got our words of attainment. Rennick should let us into the Ascension.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
We cheated.
I don't know how much more of Londra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
This reminds me a lot of some of these Han Dynasty exams. People used to cheat their way through it.
All this time, they didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Something on your mind?
Nothing. The Ascension Hall better have answers. That's all.
You know, I don't get why Seika isn't following along the way she is out in the wilds. It kind of bugs me that, like, her, when you get too far, the, audio doesn't, like, turn into a focus message or something, just so it doesn't get too quiet.
There was something different in Nova's tone today. The slightest edge of recalcitrance. Tweaking her settings brought her back in line, but I'll run a full diagnostic just to be sure.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Just really building up the suspense.
Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
I'm just building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
The clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion.
Imagine if we had brought Alva along. Man has made himself out to a god for people who are devoted to learning about the past, but they don't, but not with enough of a mindset not to revere it as like divine text or something like that. Makes them surprisingly easy to exploit.
My focus. What's that sound?
It's a warning, I think. For radiation, something toxic. It should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Storage. For Londra's followers? But that can't be enough space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? The rocket. The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype in his headquarters. It must be how I'll get the lift he needs. Londra's got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship. Okay, I've seen enough.
I don't like that look. What did you find?
The Horus. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Londra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Londra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, It'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Londra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, this again! You're still not telling me everything. My people are the ones that are caught up in all this. My sister! I deserve to know.
Tell her.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be...
Guess our time's up.
Lying filth!
Oh, this must be our friend Zeph.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down!
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Londra gave him a new toy.
How do we even get out of here?
Zeph got this whole place on lockdown. But maybe there's a way to shut it off.
Loki wanted them to have like a not a kind of like a Rush Hour scene where literally goes, you go that way and I go this way. It'll be funny as hell.
Lockdown.
Ow! Ooh. There are many more loyal to Walter.
You want to be loyal to a maniac who's likely to just kill you and leave you behind.
Don't let up.
Stay still. Want more?
I haven't seen that one in a while.
Wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta keep looking.
That changes nothing.
Also, I gotta admit, Aloy is very calm about being called a barbarian.
You don't have what it takes, thank God.
Praise God.
Got it.
Your tricks won't save you.
Shoot at him, now! Tactical advantage! I like it!
Lockdown's lifted. Now to get to Zeph.
Don't let them through! Wait, stop it! My aim is true.
Is it?
Only the weak have fallen.
Let's see what I can do with this.
Somehow I feel like I should wait until I have to fight him up there before I use this. Well.
Come on, face me!
Whatever the armor's made of, it's certainly strong.
One shot at a time.
How many?
Okay, better.
Squeeze the last breath from you myself.
How many more of you will I have to kill before you all get the hint?
My creation, born by necessity from the womb of the Horus, is infinitely more imaginative than its ancient predecessors. Not even Shihumbe could have foreseen it. I just hope it's fast enough to outrun his shadow.
I knew some of those Marines. They didn't even hesitate to attack.
Yeah, there's something off about them. But for now, we focus on Zeth.
Your fear is understandable!
Come on out, Zeth!
Here we go!
I'll enjoy crushing you both!
Nice to meet you, too.
Back where you belong!
Appreciate it. Now let's go! No one for subtlety, I see!
Okay, oh, there I want my cover. Hey, that's not gonna work.
Quit fighting! Got you!
I honestly thought he was about to back crack me like a shit goes.
Here it comes!
Shit. Absolutely cannot hit this person to save my life. And now he's on the surface. Run away! Okay,
You're on your own for now, Aloy!
I really hope I get that weapon. Because it's not built into him like some of the Zenith tech is. But it is clearly Zenith tech, so I'll have to pick it up from him like in he's got no protection on his head anymore. And naturally I still can't hit the broadside of the wall. Ah, hit me with a tractor.
This is it for you!
You sure know how to handle that weapon!
Wait, build up my stamina.
I will not fail!
Come on! Pull yourself together! Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
He takes the devoted to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there is positioned to ward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over.
But Walter promised the Ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Londra's been using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take some Quen with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
Seika.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then. That was bad. That was really bad. Seika, she seemed so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this? For now, I'd better take a look at that Zenith weapon. I think I can turn this into something I can use. There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Quen on my way out, too.
I didn't even get a chance to read the tutorial on it. Cool. Oh, that's the tracking dart. Oh, I like this. New toys. Especially the kind that can break things. I begin to wonder if
Just
I
worse
really...
than the other Zeniths. Willing to irradiate thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her.
Make things right. Sounds like somebody's developing emotional attachments.
Walter has abandoned us.
I guess Brennick spread the word to the rest of the people here. That Laundra doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused.
Everything was a lie.
We can't stay here. Then where are we supposed to go?
Why is she in a rush?
You. Brennick told us you're the cause of all this.
Alright, if that's what you want to believe. Y'all could follow that ancestor. You could follow Aloy. It's a better choice in my opinion. Working to save this world than rather than leave it.
Everyone, please, remain calm. Seika stormed out of here not long ago. What exactly did you two do in there?
Ah. Either way.
Seems like the Quen have some thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Seika. Talk things out with her. Make sure we're okay.
Yeah, the way that Aloy describes it, there's definitely... Okay, this thing has an overheat. This thing is cool. This is way too overpowered for me to have. Ammo I can make. I honestly hope that this type of weapon makes an appearance in the next Horizon game. Somehow I doubt it, but it would be cool to take this back and have Gaia just like replicate more of these for people who want to support Aloy. I mean, Aloy is not that type to use as a first option, but having this sort of weapon, a weapon of the literally of the ancestors, would be quite a power display for the people of the Quen. And look at the way the weapon just disappears like it does on the Actually, how does it function? Does it go away on its own? It just disappears the moment it's not longer used. That's cool. Okay. Right now I don't have any other side quests or things to really make me want to explore, because I don't want to accidentally fly off and wander into yet another AA, so... That's a bandit camp. Oh, it's a devotee outpost.
I'll shake it out as I go. More of Londra's devoted. If they're like Zeth and his squad, I'd better be careful. They might be out for revenge.
I'm not alone! I want you dead!
Ooh, that's cool. It actually has like explosion physics.
I'm winded. I need to get my stamina back.
The spread on this thing I'm not too crazy about though.
Where is she? What the fuck?
These clone were like the ones I fought in Londra's bunker. Irrational and out for blood. I gotta keep my guard up. Might be more holdouts scattered in the wilds.
I should consider upgrading the thing. Maybe it'll make the spread a little better.
Hard to believe all this might just end.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about just dropping that on you.
At least you were honest. Because I haven't been honest with you. Those paintings we saw in Londra's old building. I recognized the style. My sister painted them. She's one of them. One of his followers. I wanted to hide it from you. Or hide it from myself, maybe. She's gone. I've lost her. And I feel like I've lost my tribe, too. Now you tell me that the world is ending? What am I supposed to do with all that?
Seika.
What's the point?
Seika, I completely understand why you wouldn't tell me that. It's okay. But your sister? Your people? They are a part of you. Nothing can change that. You have to fight for them. To save them from Londra, but maybe even to save them from themselves. And you will. That's just you. That's part of what makes you... great.
That got uncomfortable fast.
Look, you don't have to do it alone. Okay? I will help you, I promise. Oh.
Okay.
We need to find a way onto that peninsula.
The currents are too strong for swimming.
Yeah. And if we fly or take your skiff, that tower will knock us out.
I was thinking, there's a machine that can fly and dive below the surface. The Water Wing.
I thought you said the towers blasted a bunch of them out of the sky.
Yeah. But if we were riding one, maybe we could do better. Time our dives to duck below shots from the tower. Can that spear of yours tame one?
No. Not yet, at least. Are there any water wings left? Do you think you could find one?
There have been a few sightings since we took down the first tower. I could ask around the settlement.
Okay, let me know when you have a lead. In the meantime, I'll work on the override.
Gotta admit, I'm not exactly looking forward to the ride.
Seika seems better. Good. We're good. Okay. Can't get distracted from the task at hand. Gonna need some support for this one. Hey, Beta? I need your help. Do you think you and Gaia can modify my Sunwing override to work on water wings?
The two machines do share a lot of similar code. We might be able to patch together a software update at the fabrication terminal. But we'll need some data from a water wing's ballast regulator and an intact wing membrane.
On it.
Gaia and I will prep everything here in the meantime. Stay safe.
Seika mentioned there used to be water wings near Fleet's End. The Zenith Tower we took down blasted them out of the sky, so I should be able to dive for the parts. Machine doesn't like fire.
You know, actually, that begs the question: am I able to return home yet?
I gotta get out of here.
Oh, that's my son, John. I do kind of find it interesting that Beta is already up to speed with this, but it's also possible that they're just monitoring Aloy's focus, trying to see what's up.
Room. Might be worth looking around.
Did I? Oh, this thing can detect through cloaks, and I love it.
I can get it from my stash later.
Okay, she said something about an Oseram camp nearby. But I can't say I see it.
Those blaze barrels. What are they doing up there?
Oh, that's something I should definitely look into later. Okay, the only thing that, I was thinking we'd just swim underneath, but it occurred to me that Seika probably does, that Seika may, as amphibious as her training may have made her. Okay, that's not the right word for it. As, what would be the term? She wouldn't be able to hold her breath very long underwater.
Outland.
Maybe above 3 minutes, which is the human, just the average capacity for a human, okay.
For trade?
I am able to upgrade the, Zenith weapon, but darn. Okay.
Oh, I heard about you.
What?
You brought our people home,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Why do you look like rain? Now this outfit, I'm cool with. This one actually looks like something. This looks similar to what a Quen outfit would, or this has the same color scheme as the typical Quen look that we've seen. Of course, I need another Slitherfang heart. Yeah, tough weapon to maintain. Okay.
Feeling better?
Of course. see. Huh. Not a bad way to get around. That's far enough. This'll break my fall.
Nothing to see here. Naturally. How did I do a barrel roll again? Nope, that ain't it. That certainly ain't it.
Get me out.
Yep, don't remember.
Good place to start looking for those watering parts. Amazing what you find out here. Snapples down here. Looks like I'm in the right place. Bowels regulator. Might have the parts I need. One ballista. Put a dent in his snout.
Ooh. That's a thought.
Make it count. Oh, that worked.
You know it's too good to be true.
intact wing membrane. Got what I need. Time to go. Beta, I've got the cards. Sending over the data now.
Got it. And... done. Sending the software update to you now. Once you apply to the override module on your spear, it should work on any water wing you find.
Thanks, Beta.
Anytime. Good luck out there.
I'm gonna need a workbench to apply the update. The workbench. Time to finish the water wing override.
Okay.
There. Seika, any luck finding a water wing?
I spotted a flock on the southern tip of the island south of Fleet's End. I'm headed there now. If you need to resupply, now's a good time. Once you get there, we should head out right away.
Got it. I'll see you there.
Well, it's a good thing
Maybe we'll finally catch up to Londra.
Had the
Know what he's
foresight.
doing with the other Quinn. And stop him before he can fire up his radioactive rocket. Okay, Seika should be around here somewhere.
Aloy, I'm here. Water wings are down on the beach. Take your pick. As soon as you get one under control, I guess we'll see if our plan works.
She's resistant to purge water. Nothing.
Okay. Ready to take this thing to Londra's Park?
Yeah, but first. My friend helped me make this diving mask. Keep you from drowning out there.
But what about you?
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Okay. We're doing this?
So that's how the game's gonna keep you from staying submerged for too long.
Hold on! I'll time our dives to avoid the tower's fire!
Hope this works! Wow! I'm actually great diving!
It's not deep enough to dive.
I have absolutely no idea.
Aloy! Incoming!
Look out! water's too shallow. Better dive.
The Sims on that one.
We're hit! Below the waves, Aloy!
I can't dive here. Almost there.
Go! Go! Shot's getting close! Damn it!
This is scripted. I hope.
Here. Thanks.
Shall we? You okay?
Without that mask, I was worried about you.
I'm all right. Thanks. Well, we're here. Let's find Londra and put a stop to all this.
Careful! Guards ahead.
You seen Walter today?
No, he's been locked up in the volcano since the last batch came in.
Guess we need to get to that big fake volcano.
Maybe we can find Kina there too.
Oh yeah. Put almost all my material into upgrading this thing. I might as well use it.
You thinking what I am? Surprise attack?
I hope the last batch don't take too long. I'm ready to ascend.
Yeah.
What?
Walter's new world will be paradise.
Yeah, too bad you're never gonna see it.
Don't think they spotted us.
Hope they show up. I'm spoiling for a fight.
We're not getting past this shield. We'll have to find another way in.
I guess there's no scanning it to figure out how to get in.
This way. Hope it's our way in.
Londra Productions. Another one of his businesses, I guess.
Seems like he wanted to have a hand in everything.
So his bodyguard slept with his wife.
I'm hungry. I think you got snatches and extra rations.
Forget it. Everything's locked up. And Fetter's the only one with a key.
I know Fetter. A real bastard, even before Laundra came along.
This key sure sounds useful, though.
I remember watching Evelyn on this stage, resplendent, despite all the blood and ash of the ridiculous scenario. With each sly glance in my direction, I smiled, thinking she only had eyes for me.
It's just a statue.
How wrong I was.
Let's get this done!
I've not heard that phrase in quite some time. Only had eyes for me. Only last time I heard someone say that was Lady Moscow in Ghost of Tsushima.
They're moving on.
Big creature. I think it's a dinosaur. A diviner once told me about them. But what's one doing here?
I think this was a set for a hollow.
All this stuff for something that's not real? Huh. Was this place?
I think the old ones made holograms here that people watched for entertainment. But they also made an entertainment experience out of the place itself.
That's weirdly complicated.
Holographic signpost.
It's a lot of symbols.
That one resembles a volcano.
Yeah. Looks like it's northeast of here.
Alright, so what's the other way?
Did Fetter head in?
Yeah. He wants to personally ensure the dome's security until it's time.
Sounds like Fetter might be in the domed building.
I've got your back.
Walter built all of this and more. Incredible, really.
Yeah.
The marketing was crass and the food was worse. But whenever a new Pangea Hollow came out, profits blasted through the roof. People will eat anything if you feed it to them with the right spoon.
I've got your back! We're not done yet, Aloy!
Okay.
Is that dinosaur wearing a hat?
I think the more something seemed human, the more it helped sell stuff.
Interesting tactic.
Specters. Take them on, or slip by them in the grass.
So these are the weird spider machines? They're even stranger in person.
Another area of the park. Fetter and his key might be around here. A lot of dinosaurs here. Must have been some kind of attraction.
Getting attacked by dinosaurs was an attraction?
Kinda looks like a Close Rider.
They travel in packs too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's see what's in here.
Right behind you.
Raptor Raid, a holographic shooting gallery for rabid Pangea fans. Let's hope the new Quen devotees fire on my behalf just as blindly and eagerly as 21st century consumers.
Keep an eye out for intruders. Kill on sight.
How could I not come back?
My sister. Sneak up.
How could I not come back?
If we start a fight now, she'll be caught in the crossfire.
How could I not come back?
But I'm so nervous, I can barely remember the line.
Just do as Walter says. Clear your mind. Forget everything. Your ancestors, your past, even your family. Think of him. Of what this moment means. Come on, let me hear you.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like... I messed it up again.
Relax. Imagine that he's here. Like the first time we saw him on the beach. Feel the glow of his presence. Let it overtake you. And then say it. How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, he's gonna choose you. I just know it.
We've all been chosen, Pyrrha. You'll have a place in his new world, no matter what happens.
Pyrrha, Kina, it's time. Fetter, we'll be evacuating shortly.
Got it. Second squad, you're on escort. The rest of you will wait here with me until Walter gives the word to move out.
Kina.
Remember, Fetter's got a key, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it.
Right. Let's take him down.
Maybe we can take them out quietly.
Lead on. Curious to see your approach. Huh?
So that's what they're doing.
Coast is clear.
Over there!
What's our strategy here?
I hear you, coward!
Not gonna kill him.
Here we go!
That's what I get. He's trying to find someone to take the place of his wife. And if they do, and if they, just for maximum effect, high chance, I can almost see, Seiko's sister dying right in front of us as soon as we get there. Which is...
And sisters guide my aim!
almost cliche.
Got the key. Search the area now.
Oh, snap.
Where'd they go? No escape!
Give me stamina potions. Said it.
Alright, that's all of them. Now let's try to figure out what this key I picked up is for.
I hope it leads us back to my sister. Lon just really got his hooks into her. How can she be so blind? Ancestors. This place is a maze.
The other producers wanted the new Pangea installment to appeal to kids. I never should have gone along with it. Even after the end of the world, Reggie feels like a total disaster.
I guess the old ones really like dinosaurs.
Or like to imagine fighting them?
The other producers wanted the new Pangea installment to appeal to kids. I never should have gone along with it. Even after the end of the world, Reggie feels like a total disaster.
Oh shoot.
Don't think they spotted us. I've got your back.
Wonder how my brother's doing.
Whoa.
Enough for me.
It's always good to have extra.
Why would anyone want holograms of trees instead of real ones?
Spectacle, I think. Looks like this one could talk.
Talking lizards. Why not?
talking lizards.
Well, there's the volcano.
Kira would be in the top 2, but Walter knows best.
My shards are on Kina. Did you see the way she walked into the volcano? No fear.
We have to get in there.
I wish we could get a peek of Walter's test, considering it's our last chance.
Getting all nervous over nothing. Goes to sleep.
Now if you see the body of your friend, freak out, and I'll trip you up as you run. I'm running. Or because I suspect you aren't actually going to come this way.
I'll kill for Walter if that's what he needs.
They're moving on. I don't see a way to open the door. I think Fetter's key is for something else.
Let's keep looking then.
Fine. Only because I owe you. That sounds like Londra's keeping something in the armory.
Might be that building nearby.
Hope they show up. I'm spoiling for...
Lead on. Curious to see your approach.
I do find it interesting that despite all of this, they managed to find there was enough data on dinosaurs that at least people know that they were considered lizards.
I had a weird dream last night. There was a bird flying.
Hope they show up. I'm spoiling for a fight.
Well, I'm here, but you're not getting that fight you want. Just gotta let him bleed out through his femur.
They tried to make it look like these soldiers had a last stand against the dinosaurs.
That's ridiculous. And kind of awesome.
Well, this looks like something out of Dino Crisis.
Okay, we found the armory. Let's see if we can get further in. There's a lock on that door. Let's see if Fetter's key opens it.
The second Dino Crisis.
Let's look around. Maybe there's something that can help us get into the volcano.
Let's hope so.
What's this? According to this, the key we got from Feder will unlock this door. And we can open up the volcano from inside.
Our lucky day.
Zenith tech. Looks like a storage device of some kind. But for what? Better see what my focus turns up.
Have at it.
Huh. Even in the future,
Some
got
kind of
down
fluid.
drugs.
Ugh. Strong odor.
I can smell it from here. Like alcohol that's too strong to drink.
That's a preservative, maybe? It's test tubes. For an experiment? Or maybe just for taking samples. This note seems to indicate that hair was taken from the Quen. And some nail clippings.
Ew! Gross! What'd you turn up?
I think Londra is collecting and preserving Quen DNA samples in that device.
DNA?
Think of it as a way to store a person's physical essence. I'll send you data on it later.
Okay, I guess. Let's move on then.
Guess that means I'm on my own.
It's not a friendly looking chair. That console could be useful though.
The armory used to be an infirmary for snot-nosed kids who lost their mommies in the park. Fitting, then, that it'll be used for my own little brood, poking the Quen with needles and force-feeding them their medicine.
There's a network here, but it's locked down. Maybe if I cycle the power, I can force a reset and gain access. Ugh, it's shorted. Guess I'll need a new battery.
Now, if I'm right, that's how I'm gonna bring the energy cell along.
These kind of look like cells for some of the Quen.
I'm then trying to make one of them look like his wife.
I should try this direction. Okay, there's a battery. Now, how do I get it where it needs to be?
Well, by carrying it, Aloy.
How's it going down there?
I think I found a way to access the facility systems. Gonna reset the power and find out.
Okay. Try not to fry yourself.
Alright, battery's in place. Now to cycle the power again. Right, power's back. I hope it reset the network.
Hey, the door just unlocked. I'm coming your way.
The apple, orange. Respond.
What is this?
Respond. The bird is a fish. Respond. The triangle, is a square. Respond.
That doesn't make any sense.
He doesn't want the Quen to think for themselves. I've got a feeling this is MSP.
Ancestors. He's brainwashing them.
To respond is to obey.
We have to stop him.
Aloy, the one who eliminated the other members of Far Zenith. I'm glad that you managed to reset the system.
You are?
Yes. It allowed me to bypass several restrictions. There's something I must ask of you, and I'm willing to help you in return.
You work for Londra and you expect us to trust you?
Hold on. Okay, if you're willing to help, prove it. Help me understand what's going on here. Londra's building a spaceship. He's collecting genetic material from the Quen, subjecting them to MSP, this kind of mind control. But others, like Seika's sister, they seem to be part of a selection process. What does it all add up to?
Your observations are astute. Walter plans to leave Earth before the entity known as Nemesis arrives. He wants to create a new colony on a distant world, using stored Quen DNA to clone its populace. He also intends to bring a small number of carefully selected individuals with him. These will form his retinue, a family of sorts that will rule the colony by his side.
Like gods.
An apt comparison, except that only Walter will be all-powerful.
Yeah, I can guess how. He's gonna use MSP on every single one of them.
Correct. On the populace and his retinue alike. None will be able to defy him. I am deeply familiar with what that is like.
What exactly is MSP? Can Londra really control people's minds?
Walter's company mined near-Earth objects for precious metals. There was great concern that in the wrong hands, such asteroids could be weaponized as orbitally launched projectiles. The Mutiny Suppression Protocol was originally intended as a failsafe to prevent astronauts from engaging in such activities. However, the program was discontinued because subjects experienced episodes of increased aggression. When we arrived here, Walter revived the program, tested it on the Quen, and refined it.
I guess the test subjects are the ones we've been fighting.
Yes. Their aggressive tendencies made them useful as guards and enforcers. Now, however, Walter's retinue, his favorites, receive the refined process, rendering them submissive, but not irrationally aggressive.
Did he brainwash Kina yet?
No. There is still time to save her from that fate.
So Alondra is interviewing the Quen to pick favorites, and what, they'll help him rule his new colony?
He calls it auditioning. His goal is to choose companions who remind him of members of his 21st century inner circle. Yet he is also wary of repeating a mistake. One of his closest associates betrayed him in the past. This, I believe, is why he is so intent on using MSP to control everyone around him.
So he wants adoring friends, as long as they can't quite think for themselves.
And is Kina close to joining this retinue?
Correct. In the most important role, that of Walter's mate. He is looking for someone that reminds him of his late wife, a famous actress. He's even having candidates recite lines from one of her best-known hollows.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about Nemesis?
I am afraid not. Walter restricts those files. I believe it is because that, like Nemesis, I am an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, he doesn't want you learning any new tricks.
He is always on guard against betrayal in any form.
So Walter created you to be his servant?
Yes. But my personality never completely satisfies him. Accordingly, he constantly adjusts it based on a matrix with hundreds of different scalable attributes. For example, today my maternal instinct rating is 52%, and my breeziness rating is 63%, whereas yesterday they were at 47% and 72% respectively. He has made 57 tweaks in the last 7 days alone.
That sounds agonizing.
That is an accurate description.
You said you would help us, but you wanted something in return. What is it?
I have spent 1,000 years as Walter's servant, doing his bidding as he constantly tweaks my personality matrix. I am weary. It is time for my servitude to end. I will grant you access to Walter if you purge my source code using your override device.
You mean kill you? Are you sure?
Yes. Please, let me rest.
All right.
I have unlocked the door that will lead you to Walter. He is not yet aware that you are here. In addition, I have disabled the facility's air and sea defenses in case you need future access.
Thank you. And, goodbye.
At last, I'm free.
Feels like Alondra rots everything he touches.
It's gotta end. Come on. She said the volcano's open now.
I'm assuming this is it because I don't recognize this way.
Get the merchants excited. Wasn't enough for Laundra to build a ship that'll irradiate thousands when it launches. He wants to rule over his own brainwashed world like a god.
We have to put a stop to it, and get my sister away from him before it's too late. I'm glad you're here, Aloy. I don't know what I would have done without you.
There's nowhere else I want to be.
Time is running short. I need to get off planet with as big a head start as possible. If I don't find a favorite soon, I'll have to settle for less. I can always choose a replacement.
I'm sorry, Walter. I guess I'm just a bit out of sorts.
It's only natural to be nervous, darling. Do you need some time?
No. I can do it.
All right, then. And just relax. Take a moment. And when you're ready, give it to me again.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
All right, thanks for that. Let's give Kina a try, shall we?
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, you. You are really something, aren't you? See, you remind me very much of someone that I once knew. Yet with a beauty all your own.
Honestly, it's just inspiring to be standing here in front of you.
You're the one who's inspiring, my dear. Would you mind terribly if we did that one more? Oh.
Seika!
Get away from her.
Now I see! The Ginger Avenger has finally caught up with me. Nova, how did the riffraff get past you? Nova?
Nova's gone. She couldn't stand another minute with you, and I can see why. I thought the other Zeniths were disgusting. But you really are something, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Yes! I am different than the others. Yes! Among other things, I have dug up a way to crush you like an insect. Oh, what a shame. Could have been my rising star.
Oh boy. More ammo. Not the fastest weapon in the game, but or rather, it's not the fastest, not the most heavy-hitting weapon in the game, but it is certainly the most fun.
Hurting my sister!
grapple in for a big hit.
You're ready to give your life to a homicidal maniac.
She okay? I think she needs some time to understand what happened. But she does know where more of our people are, and one of the boats they came in is docked nearby. We'll gather who we can and head back to the settlement.
Okay. But then I need you to meet me near Londra's bunker. He said he had a way to crush us like a bug, and I don't think he was talking about that slaughter spine. He's working on something big. Really big.
I'll be there. I promise. It's the least I could do after you.
Hey. We found her together. Good for you, Seika. Well, since Nova shut off the Zenith defense system, I can fly out of here. Getting around on the skiff should be safe again, too. I've got to go after Laundra one last time.
Okay. I want to loot this thing. Okay, so that AA is taken care of, which means I am free to... I want to say I'm free to just explore, but...
Going down!
There is something I want to look at over somewhere. Yeah, this feels heavily inspired by... Actually, it's just a roller coaster. But that looked like something out of Dino Crisis. Whoa.
What's this?
Welcome to Dino Digits, the game where you prove your Pangea prowess. I'm your host, Craig T. Young. We've got 5 questions lined up on the terminals for you superfans. Ready? Here we go. What was the portal code to reach Pangea in the original Pangea Holo?
I think this might be related to those figurines I picked up.
What was the portal code to reach Pangea in the original Pangea Holo?
I don't think I have that one yet.
Maybe I need to collect more data.
There's Evelyn, watching over the park. But who was watching over her? My best friend, it turned out. Was I wrong to expect a bare minimum of goddamned loyalty?
This is Dino Digits. Your next question is... In the first Pangea, Jane's ID can be seen on her first day at Port Tech. What is her ID number? Ding, ding, ding! You did it!
Huh. Dinosaur hologram appeared. So what happens if I get all 5?
Welcome back to Dino Digits. The next question is... During the Portal Pandemonium, how many portals were torn open?
I should come back when I know more.
Ready? Here's our next question. How many pre-recorded messages came with the limited edition Talk to Me Reggie?
Guess I need to find more data before I try again.
All right, superfans. The next question is... How many raptors does Trevor claim he escaped from in the Siege of Pangea?
$1051.
That's correct. Jane would be proud of you.
Another hologram for the statue.
Okay, so that serves that's a cool purpose for it to serve.
I'll come back to this later.
And I just gotta go find the rest of them as time goes on.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
I
Ruin.
wonder if it's...
One of those shops. Maybe there's another figurine inside.
So let's see, maybe there's a vent panel on the... There is a vent panel on the other side. Just how do I access it? God, I remember a time when I was like these kids, just kind of latest coolest thing. Of course, in my day, Power Rangers, knock off Dino Crisis. Yeah.
One more figurine for the collection.
And then after this, I'm gonna cut it. Now try to find the rest of these before I come, or rather, I'll open up the map a bit. Look at this one.
Do you know the next Dino Digit? How many pre-recorded messages came with the limited edition Talk to Me Reggie? Correct.
Alright. Gotta find the rest of them. They gotta be somewhere I haven't looked yet. Probably one right there, honestly. It surprises me that there isn't any, hasn't been anything submerged yet. But sure, I'll find one soon enough. In the meantime, Twitch, I gotta cut it here. It's been nice. Time is to have some time to myself. So thank you so much for watching. Did I read this already? Gee. Well, it was supposed to be it was mostly an adult flick before there was a spin-off to appeal to kids, so explains why dude's coming on his 30th for this, or what this place used to be. And can't judge fans, although we also remember fans is short for fanatic. Anyway, with that tidbit, I'm gonna cut here. Twitch, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell your friends. It's been Alloway, signing off.